I did a lot of research when I was book writing about the origins of how we feel about our body, and kind of traced it back to about 100 years ago, when it was advertisers who wanted a product that they could endlessly sell. They wanted to kind of hit upon the issue or the problem that they could sell the solution to forever. And women's bodies became an ideal problem to put forward. And it didn't affect them. You know, they could go about their lives, but women were getting more and more money of their own to spend. And, you know, you don't want women having too much free time. You don't know what they get up to. So telling them that their body is a problem that they should be spending their time and money and energy fixing, so lucrative, so, well, it's just perfect. It's genius. It's genuinely genius.
Problemized female anatomy. That's brilliant. I understand.
Yeah.
I have two things I want to say. One is that from what my wife believes, and what a lot of people in sort of like hypnobirthing and natural birth type ideologies believe, that childbirth has become medicalized, and there's no doubt that there's certain situations where medical establishment definitely helps in childbirth situations, but it philosophically it means a shift in power from sort of female-oriented systems to male-oriented systems. So like I like that. I like the corollary that if you problemize childbirth, you're problemizing femininity, an important aspect of womanhood, and the same with turning the female body into a conundrum, a problem that needs to be resolved, that continually needs to be managed in order to perpetuate consumerism, and the general idea that if people are full of fear and desire and inadequacy, they make better consumers. That makes sense.
Exactly that. And I don't know, when I was first coming into these ideas, it's very easy to kind of say, well, that's a bit of a conspiracy theory, you know, let's not take it that seriously. But one example I use regularly to really point this out is cellulite. So cellulite is something that lots of people have. Basically, nearly every woman has cellulite. And before 1972, it wasn't really seen as a flaw. It was a variation of flesh. It was pretty normal. And then in 1972, a woman called Nicole Ronsard, she owned a beauty salon in New York, and she started selling procedures to get rid of cellulite. She wrote a book about getting rid of cellulite, and she was featured in Vogue in America. So she wrote in Vogue that cellulite is a disfiguring attribute. And as soon as that issue hit stands, women across the whole of America suddenly had it cemented in their mind that these little lumps and bumps on their legs or wherever were hideous, disfiguring flaws. And this woman, Nicole, she became a millionaire. So, you know, it works.
That was a successful technique.
Yeah.
I suppose we all have sort of latent feelings of inadequacy, and if you can find ways of commodifying that feeling, then there is money to be made.